You know, for some reason this reminds me of a racing game that I've played a lot of. One with a famous video game character who rides in a cart. It's a certain level from that. I'm guessing it's a level from Crash Team Racing. You know what I mean. Everybody says this, and I've said it before. This track reminds me so much of Rainbow Road because, well, this place is Seizure-tastic, and Rainbow Road is, of course, Seizure-tastic. Welcome to Starlight Carnival, probably my least favorite level in this game. You're probably asking, hey, why? Not because it's a bad level, honestly it's not. I just find it to be the weakest level in the game, mostly because, it's, let me see how to put this, it's automated, there you go. Pretty much, the problem with this level is, as I said, it's automated. You pretty much do not really do that much. You mostly, the game plays itself for this level. Not a lot. Oh, by the way, those enemies back there, of course, are from, I don't even know their names. I just call them like the little, teepee-looking guys from, Chemical Plant Zone. Which actually got a lot of people to think that, this stage was going to be in Sonic Generations, because those were in there, but it wasn't. It was actually, it actually wasn't in either version of. Of course, as I've said before, well, the next level after, okay, the part after this part, the level from that is, of course, the level that got represented in the HD version of Sonic Generations, and Tropical Resort was in the 3DS version. I honestly expect that Sega kind of expected that this level would be in Gens, because they had a full-blown remix of this song, and a level of it in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform, but maybe I'm just, you know, guessing, or it's my little theory, I'm not sure. It's probably wrong, but, you know, it's interesting, though. This place is so cool. Like, I remember originally when Sonic Colors was before it came out, and they were first showing just like little screenshots of it. I remember somewhere, I can't remember if it's in the stage or not, where there was like a bull's head, and you could see Sonic running past it. And it got a lot of people thinking, because at first, when we first saw Gameland, we kind of thought, okay, there was a Metal Sonic boss fight, and we kind of figured, oh, hey, that bull's head is going to be in there, but actually it was sort of like Carnival. It was interesting, though. I do remember when they were saying Sonic Colors, and I remember I was so excited for it. Because it's weird, because when I first saw Sonic Colors, like the trailer, like the first trailer, it's like 40 seconds long, that's when they first played, Reach for the Stars. I was like, okay, it's just another Sonic game, like, and I'll get it when it comes out, but I really won't care about it, and, I started seeing more and more, and I was like, oh my god, this game looks phenomenal, and this also looks cool right here. Meta Knight just, like, put a bunch of, like, lights on the halberd, I believe. That's honestly what I think. Like, Meta Knight just like, okay, I'm gonna pimp out my halberd. You know, you can, like, pimp out your gummy ship in a cage, too, or whatever. Pimp out my halberd! Meta Knight, he used to, like, the bedazzler thing on his mask. That'd be hilarious. Pimp out my halberd. I'm gonna imagine that for the rest of the day now. This section here you can skip really easily, but I was being stupid, and then all you gotta do is as soon as you shoot up in the air, like earlier, before you land on these, you just boost, and you get on the last, or the middle, and then you can, pretty much, you know, go straight to the top, because you want to be the very best no one ever was. I'm not singing the Pokemon theme song, I'm sorry. I was saying this, do not try to go boost all your way through, at least go to right here and stop, because if you don't, then, I mean, if you keep going, then you will probably die. Yes, I'm using the CDI again and die there for that. Skydiving course back from Sonic Unleashed. Pretty cool. I actually kind of like the skydiving in this level because, I mean, this level is pretty gorgeous for the Wii. It really is a lot of, like, you know, it kind of looks like the halberd. If it had a mask on it, it'd be amazing. Reminds me of Rainbow Road. And I did not even mention the Cube Wisp back there. Wow, that is pathetic on my part. I'm sorry. Let me explain the Cube Wisp. Pretty much the Cube Wisp is my least favorite wisp in the game. All it does is you press... See, I'm playing this with the GameCube controller. So, pretty much all you do is press the Z button. It'll fall... you pretty much turn to the Cube Wisp, smack on the ground. And all the... here, I'll show you in a minute. Like, the blocks there, they'll turn into coin, or little rings, or coins, I don't know what they are. And, pretty much vice versa, if you do it with your coins, then they'll turn into the blocks. It's pretty much platforming, but it's, I don't know, I just didn't like the cube. It didn't leave a lot of a big impact on me. A lot of a big impact, yeah, good wording, Lance. It didn't leave a big impact on me, sorry. It actually does come handy on this section though, but something I did not mention about, or I have mentioned about Sonic Colors in the last 2 parts that I really do enjoy about this game is, in the past few 3D Sonic games, okay, pretty much every past 3D Sonic game, they've had a sort of gimmick that you pretty much have been forced to use and people hated it. Like, Sonic Heroes, the team thing, people didn't like it. Shadow had the guns and the vehicles, which honestly I didn't like the vehicles. The guns, while I thought it was really out of place for Sonic, I think the vehicles were the worst offender of that, because I mean you didn't have to, you kind of had to use them on a few parts. 06 of course incorporated bestiality, which is a terrible gimmick. The secret rings, you got to use the motion, I mean the Wiimote, and it controlled horribly. I'm really not looking forward to getting the secret rings for the Let's Play. I'm trying to think, Unleash had the Werehog, and Black Knight had the sword. I know it took forever for me to get on with, but I could just say etc, etc, but colors, or whatever. It's not really, it's not like freaking Iago from Aladdin, what's that, whatever though. But the thing I like about colors was you do not have to use the wisps, except for like 1 or 2 spots, which if you don't like the wisps, you don't have to use them, which is a good. Your score might suck, mind you, but you do not have to use them. And I'm really glad that Sega did that for people who do not like these type of gimmicks, which is really a cool thing for them to do. Mind you, half the fan base doesn't deserve it, because all they do is complain about crap, but still. Like, literally, they complain that Sonic Lost was going to be on the Wii U, not like on the 360, well, the Xbox One, 360, PS3, PS4, whatever. I don't know what's going to be on. It'd be on the Xbox One and PS3, because PS4 and Xbox One doesn't come out until like November, I think. But people complain about that because, like, oh, it's on the Wii U. So? They're like, I don't want to buy a Wii U. We use a stupid console. I'm not going to play this game, and you know you're going to play it anyway. It's like Call of Duty. You're going to play it, even if you say you're not. I don't know, though. Lance of the Pan is insulting so many fan bases of other video games. And I died there. Sorry about that. I really should have that out, but you know, it's like, whatever. You guys will be fun. You guys like to see me fail. Goldwade's gonna break out the fall counter now. I'm gonna see it in the comments. It seems like fall counter Lance 1 or 2, technically since I died in Tropical Resort. But that was a dream, though, so you know. Now I digress. I haven't said that in a long time either. It's been a while, so I figured, hey, I'd bring that back. Even though the great Clement said that before I did, and I just kind of adopted it. Whatever, though. If you notice, that kind of looks like a face up at the top. Like, with that back down there, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a face. Just like, they, wasn't smiling, but his face was just like, or his mouth was just straight. I don't know. I know it's the weirdest thing sometimes. Geotrix is still the weirder one, though, because he notices a lot more stuff about Kingdom Hearts than I do. Geotrix, no hate, bro. You're my bro. I'm not trying to start any beef with you. I hit my chest pretty hard into that, too, and that wasn't comfortable. Whatever. I hate these enemies right here, the, electric douchebags. Oh my god, like, you'll hit them and they'll kill you, and then just get on your nerves, and I don't know. Well, there's the goal ring, so this level is over. Wow, I did not notice there's a guy shooting an arrow there. Wow. Oh, there's the bull. Well, here's a different bull that we saw on the level, but there is still a bull there. Sonic is becoming the bull. I love that song. I don't love it, but it's a pretty decent song. Off topic, yes. Do I care? No. Speaking of Twilight, no, I'm not speaking of Twilight. God, I freaking hate Twilight. Whatever, though. But, speaking of Starlight Carnival, the music track here is actually pretty decent. Not my favorite in the game, but it's still a pretty decent track. I'll let you guys have a quick listen. don't know why, but I always expected that song was like came out back in like the 8-bit era. I kind of think that song would be in a DuckTales game. Speaking of which, DuckTales Remastered looks pretty awesome. Gonna pick that up. Totally gonna pick it up. My voice cracked today, but I'm totally gonna pick that up. There's the bull again. It's like, where's Waldo? It's like, where's the bull? The bull is at EA. The bull crap. That was a terrible joke, and that wasn't even funny at all. But yeah, this gimmick, not really gimmick, but this kind of mechanic that you have here with the whole robots in front of you is kind of similar to Sonic Unleashed when the robot would chase you. But you know. I say that Sonic Colors is so original for like its level design and stuff, but really, if you think about it, it takes a lot from Unleashed, like, not really gimmick, but mechanic-wise, but still, it's a good game. I can recommend it. It's pretty, to me, Sonic Colors is what Unleashed should have been. While I do not hate the Werehog, I do find the Werehog boring, and that's a reason I'm really not liking, I really don't want to do the, Unleashed Let's Play. But I will, one day. I don't know which version I'm gonna do, because either way, I'm gonna be probably bored with each version, because, I mean, HD version has more metal collecting, which sucks. The SD version, though, has more Werehog stages, so it's a win-lose situation either way. Or both ways, whatever. Oh, speaking of here, something I forgot to mention about the, Wisps earlier was that, I forgot to mention a lot of things about the Wisps, but, is that pretty much they have their, okay, let me rephrase, their, okay, I can really not talk, their, little powers are very similar to, classic Sonic, characters, there you go, I don't know why I can't not talk today, there's the bull back there, by the way, somebody do a bull counter or something now, but, what I mean by that is, of course you still like their hover. It's very similar to Tails flying, and he can do the ring. Is it Lightspeed Dash? I believe where you got to the ring. It's been a while since well, okay, I just played SA1 the other day, so I have no room to talk, but I just don't remember. I believe it's the Lightspeed Dash. But it's very similar to that. And we'll see another one later. It's kind of similar to Knuckles, and so on and so on. A lot of people actually thought that this was going to be a whole type of experimentation to bring like Tails and Knuckles back to the 3D games, but it's how it didn't happen because Generations was Sonic and Classic Sonic, and Generations is fully Lost World. I mean, Generations is Lost World. Lost World is fully just Sonic, which kind of it's but I do want Tails and Knuckles to come back for a 3D Sonic game because I think it'd be interesting. But yeah, the Hover Wisp is easily my favorite. I love its theme to death. Let's just have a quick listen. Okay, but honestly, I wish I could get like a 30-minute extended version of that. Like, I mean, like, okay, not really, like a full song, just like you know, like, cause I would listen to that a lot. I mean, dang, listen, you could see me listening to like the Modern Chemical Plant Zone theme. I listened to that so much when that got shown off, and I loved it. I had a terrible run of this zone, by the way, and I'm not proud of it either. I'm really not proud. I've been doing Let's Plays for a year now. I'm a nerd, but I do it anyway. I don't get paid for it. I do it for the hobby, and I enjoy it. I like to make people happy. And the Hover Wisp is going to all of the worlds now. So yeah, I wonder like when the ones that they go to the left, like do they go to another world or something? Like, you know, you gotta kind of think of that. Like, where do they go? One goes to, he's like, okay, I must go. My planet needs me. And here is a level that I personally do not like. The thing is though, with Sonic Colors, well, not Sonic Colors, but the acts of Starlight Carnival is, I really don't even like half of them. I've noticed that. That's probably what's my least favorite. Can I call it a zone since it's a planet? What really qualifies as a zone, by the way? I know people have asked this a lot, but like, what really qualifies as a zone in a Sonic game? Because like, because you can't really say the Death Egg. Is it a zone technically? It's not on the planet. It's technically... I mean, it looks like a planet that looks like Robotnik's head made of metal. Clearly, it's not based off the Death Star. But how does that qualify as a zone? I don't know. I think I see the bull back there. I'm not sure. Is it the bull? It may be. I think it is. That goes down there to the bull counter, I guess. I'm just gonna put like 50 pictures of like the EA logo on here. Just have like 50 more bulls on the bull counter. Speaking of that, the other day, I think, or it was yesterday when I found out about this, but apparently EA now wants to make their video games cost $80. Yeah, EA, you know, you're already voted the worst company in America twice. You're probably gonna get it for the third time again this year. The bull's back there, by the way. You're gonna get it again.
Eggman could be anywhere.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
Tails, is that you humming?
Sonic, look out!
Tails! Tails, buddy?
He's my buddy now.
What have you done to him?
Me? I did nothing at all. Unless shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Where
Too much.
am I?
Fan fiction.
Why is my nose hair tingling?
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Huh? Ran out of juice. Well, I'll get more. Lots more. And then I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park. I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Pay up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot, and coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Dang.
That moment's the saddest moment. Oh, Sonic just wanted his money. Man, I gotta raise money on my Dreamcast stock! Back there... Oh, I'm gonna mention this boss. This boss has a pretty awesome boss theme. You can listen to this another time. Because I have a lot to talk about, actually, not to do fast. Because I killed this boss... I think I killed this boss rather quickly. This boss, I do not know its name, sadly, but pretty much all you gotta do is... It's a running boss, really similar to the bosses in Sonic Advance 2 and the bosses in, of course, Unleashed. What I'm... recommend here is to use the laser whisk just to hit him, and pretty much all you gotta do. Homing attack. He's not really a hard boss. He'll drop these boxes here, and all you gotta do is get those. Back there is some of the cutscene that you saw Tails is about to become, pretty much kind of like a... We all thought he was gonna be a boss, but sadly he didn't. And a lot of people got upset about that because, you know, we wanted a Tails boss, but we sadly didn't get it. The closest we ever get to Sonic and Tails fighting is, of course, in the Archie comics. I think it's issue 176 or something. No, 178 or 179, where Sonic and Tails fight, and it's a pretty good issue, actually. Better than anything Penders could think of. But yeah, just use Laser Wisp and you can take this guy out. His boss theme's pretty rockin' though. He's probably, of all like the three boss themes. Well, yeah, out of all the three boss themes, it's my favorite, and all the three bosses, he is my favorite as well. He had a seizure on Rainbow Road, and it killed him. Well, that's all I got for part 3, and join me next part for part 4.
Hey, Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker? So did you get any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well, we know Eggman is going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Learned that one the hard way.
Do we know how Eggman is getting all these aliens?
Yeah. At first, I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using burps to do it.
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold a whole planet?
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
Soon, the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme park.
Y'all reckon you'll be able to get yourself enough of that energy to take over the whole dang planet?
Yes, I reckon I will. Where is your new voice chip?
Got it right here, sir. Just need to install it. The think bone's connected to the talk bone. The talk bone's connected to the mouth bone. There. Good as new.
Finally. I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
Feeling ship-shape with me new voice chip I am. Begging your pardon, Squire, but me and me matey are gonna sail off and search for that lumber Sonic. Arr!
I think that's the wrong chip.
Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
On the bright side, he's much more exotic now.
Just go find him and... Shortly, I will have no need for those idiots. In just a few hours, Sonic's world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in the universe! I think I gloated so hard I pulled a muscle.